and put set of formula that you're supposed to know for this part. For instance, canonic equation of line y equals to mx plus b. And we name slope, and b is y-intercept. For instance, if I have a line like this, Cartesian coordinate, and this is y. This is b. And m show how steep is your line. If m is positive, line goes this way. If negative, it goes this way. The bigger slope, the steeper line. And the smaller steep, the less steep line. Who knows this stuff about general equation of line? Who does not? Let me raise your hand. Raise hand. Who knows this? We did it with you many times. What about Emma, Justin, Anna? Have you? Okay, put your hands down. Who never seen this equation of line? Raise your hand. I explain again. Okay, one more time. Look at this student very fast. In order to build line on the plane, you have to have 2 points. Let's say you have this point, and you can connect them, and you get a line. Like every student has first and last name, you're going to specify the name of the student and say first name, last name, said I'm here. The same about line. To build a line, you have few different options. One of this option is if I have value where my line intersect y coordinate, and I know how steep is line, I can build this. That's it. This is equation of line. Let's say this slope equals to 1.5, for instance, and this slope is steeper, equals to 2, pretend. Pretend you're skiing, right? And you climb on the mountain, wherever. The bigger slope, the steeper is line. Easy. How to find slope if you have 2 points? Let's say you have 2 points. Point A has coordinate x1, y1. Make it bigger. And point B has coordinate x2, y2. We name it order of pair. To find the slope, when you have 2 points, we have this. So this equation of line. 1. Number 2, how to find slope when you have coordinate of 2 points? M equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Or in school, you say rise over run. What is it? If from this minus this and divide by this minus this, you get how steep is your line. For instance, I give example. Let me put over there to make it bigger. I have a line, and this is, pretend is 1, and this is 3. And this, let's say 5, and this is 8. So this point is B, 5, 8, and this point A is 1, 3. How to find slope? I do it very fast. You spend 5 minutes. Slope equals, based on this formula, this x2, y2, and this x1, y1. It's equals 8 minus 3 divided by 5 minus 1. 8 minus 3 is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4. So I know how this line is. Easy, easy, right, students? Who understand up to this point? Ask me any question. It's a piece of cake, guga-gaga stuff. Very often, instead of building different lines to see who is perpendicular, who is parallel, we have one set of conditions. Let me read this one. If you don't have question, I just need more room. Next, what we need for this particular test. If two lines, line 1 is parallel, you name it parallel to line 2, then slope 1 equals to slope 2. For instance, I have Cartesian coordinate, and this is one line, and this another line, and they parallel. And let's say this is m equals to 1.5. If they parallel, this also equals to 1.5. So, and vice versa. If two slopes are the same, then lines are parallel. Who understand this? Pretend you're skiing with your friend. You're skiing here in Pocono, and your friend in France forever, right? But you see, you have the same slope. Only in France, it's a little bit higher position. In Pocono, a bit lower. But it's exactly the same skiing. And you're skiing like this from this slope. You're very happy. It's not like this. You will not feel difference in this. Slope is the same. And one more thing you're supposed to know about this is we have another condition. Pretend we have two lines. This is line 1. And this is line 2. And they perpendicular. When two lines perpendicular, line 1 is perpendicular, this sign you name perpendicular, this is parallel perpendicular to line L2 when M1 equals -1 over M2. In math, we name it negative reciprocal. You put upside down and minus in front. Easy. And vice versa. If two slopes negative reciprocal up upside down. So then two lines perpendicular. It's it what we need for this particular test about analytical geometry. No conic section, no just line. It's the same like one kid came home from pre-K and said, parents, today we study how to count up to 1. Very proud. You get this joke? So in analytical geometry, it's count up to 1. The same, if you make analogy, easy. And you smart kids, you can do this. Now, return to this problem. We can solve different. I show the best way. I just need to. So first of all, unscramble line in this form, in canonic form, slope intercept form. How? I have to have y to the left part and the rest of it to the right. So look at this. Minus 2x and minus 2x cancel out. I just move a little bit. Negative 3y equals to negative 2x plus 6. Easy. My goal, according to this canonic equation of line, to have y to the left part. Who understand this step? Excellent. Now, how to find y? Easy. I divide each term by negative 3. After simplification, I'll get y equals 2 over 3x minus 2. For comparison, I will write here on the top y equals mx plus b. Wow. Now you know m equals to 2 over 3. And slope is -2. But we don't care about slope because in order to line perpendicular, slope supposed to be negative reciprocal, right? How to find slope of line which is perpendicular to this line? Well, m1 supposed to be negative reciprocal of m in this case, or m1 equals -1 divided by 2 over 3. Okay, or you can flip upside down, or keep change flip. You got -3 over 2. And now you can look to any line which has, look at this canonic equation of line, this one. Line supposed to look like this, -3 over 2 x and plus b. B I don't know so far. And I don't care. If I find line with this slope, exactly the same, based on the reverse property of perpendicularity of this, I can say, well, this line and that line, they are perpendicular. After that, take, where I put this, I believe this handout, I have tons of them. What number it was? 67. In 67, look at multiple choice. Only C had this slope. Okay, if I had more time, I would probably give you an example, but probably if you make notes, and everybody must take notes, you do it at home, practice with this page. This page gives you 100% understanding what you have in analytical geometry. Okay, who understand 100%? Let's say you sit next to each other and one student has exactly the same and you just cheating a little bit, looking what he has, and he has different word, not perpendicular, parallel. Which line is parallel to this line? What is how to answer this question? Well, when you get this unscrambled and you have multiple choices, let's say A, y equals to 3 over 5x plus 7, b, y equals to -3 over 2x plus 4, c, y equals to 2 over 3x plus 25, etc., etc. And they ask you which line is parallel to this line. Well, based on this property, this is definitely this line. Why? Because in order to be parallel, the slope must be the same. It's it. It's like in computer science. 1, 0, binary code, either parallel or perpendicular. It's it. We have another few questions, but I don't go in the depths of this. You understand this 100%? Who understands 100% analytical geometry in 10 minutes? Yes. Put your hands down. Because I know people try to make picture and they spend too much time. Why? Just flip upside down and put minus. That's it. Okay, next one, students. Okay. 71. Okay, 71, probably Makar. Yes, it was your question. Your favorite question. 71, read it, please.
There are 566 members in an arts club and 522 are members in the music club. If the total number of people who are members in either or both clubs is 963. How many people are members in both clubs?
Thank you, nice reading. Makar, a question for you. What tools are supposed to use to solve this problem?
Venn diagram.
Yes. Should I explain how to use Venn diagram? Let me do very fast. So this is 71. We use few steps. Make big rectangle. We name it universal set. When we start the sets here. Here we have two sets. In some question SAT we have 5 circles. We have only 2 circles. Remember counting up to 1? Now, under the circles, how many people art? 566 like art. And 522 music. Music. Okay. And overall we have 963 people. And do we have anybody neither one? If total it's left upper corner, if neither one is bottom right corner. But we don't have neither. And they ask you how many people. Let me return to this question. Okay, both. How many people are members in both? They don't know, we don't know either. Both intersection, if you see in the test, let's say this is test set A, and this set M. And you have this sign from set theory. This sign, it's look like I. If you squeeze it, pretend this is expander. It means intersection. If you have A and B sign on the test, it's union. When you combine these two sets, all elements of this set without repetition, union, intersection. And one more sign we have, let's say B is subset of set A. I will give this example in a moment. So this is intersection area. If you have 566x is both, so pure art, it would be 566 minus x. Pretend this is pizza, you ate this piece, and what is left here is minus this. As well as music, 522 minus x. It's only pure music. Now, if you add these guys together, you're supposed to get this one. So 566 minus x plus x and plus 522 minus x. It's supposed to be equal 963. And after that, solve x. So we have to solve this equation, how to find x. Anybody raise your hand? No, but everybody knows easy. And Makar, why do you use Venn diagram in this case? Can you do without Venn diagram? What do you think? Who will tell me why we use Venn diagram? Not just mechanical. Why? People from Europe, you use Euler circles. It's the same practically. So in Europe, you use Euler circles. In the United States, you use Venn diagram. But it's practically the same idea. Who tell me why we use Venn diagram? Not mechanical. I want you to think about this. So very simple. Without Venn diagram, you solve it wrong because Venn diagram avoid counting repetitions. Because look at this, from perspective without this Venn diagram, you have this 566 where x included, 522 where x included, and you count the same people twice. And instead of real number of people, you have different because it's x included here and there. It's kind of filter. When you put x and you deduct x and you count x only one time. So Venn diagram not only help you understand the situation, but also help you to avoid repetitions. Without this, answer is wrong. And this is very simple. Who understand this 100%? 100. Remember, right? We did it for Mark Twain prep. Good, good, good. It was 71. Few students asked. Let me find another one. Question 70. What is it? 76, right? Where is 76? It was there, right? 76. Mia, would you like to read this question, please? It's your question. And a few more students. Mia? Yes. Makar, after this question, we'll go to the bathroom. Let's solve one more problem, okay? Please, go ahead. Mia? So your microphone doesn't work? Okay, Anna, would you like to help us to read this? 76 question. Come on, students, should I beg you to write? For me, better to disconnect this. Also doesn't work. Okay, let me go this way. Go to the bathroom, everybody, come back. Adjust your microphone and we continue. Okay, waiting for you. Put your hands down, go to the bathroom, come back, and raise your hand. 3 minutes. Well, 50% of students came back only. I know in Europe different time, but you came to the lecture, right? You can sleep different time. Okay, Justin, Madeline. Justin, my friend Justin, where you are? Okay, try to be more motivated, right? More motivated. Well, What number? Next is number 76. Let me make a picture of this 76. 76. Okay. This kind of picture. Kind of this. Since we have inscribed in square and circle inscribed in the square, I have to use compass. Next, schematically, kind of like this. And the circle inscribed in the square. Okay. In addition, if you look at this square, you have another circle, another square. Okay. Pretend this is center, and I make these lines, which help me to build this diagram, and put like this. This, pretend, and this. Not the best, but anyway, you got the idea. Kind of like this. Now let me make one more line. And I delete extra points from here. Extra lines. Now, what is given? If you look at this picture, I don't put this letter to save time. We have big rectangle, small rectangle. In addition, the radius of circle is 5 centimeters. So this radius equals to 5. And this letter is F, and this is H. Okay. Find the area of shaded region, and not shaded only this one. I don't want to make it dirty. Shaded, this shaded. I make a little bit this. This is shaded. Okay. So generally speaking, how to find this shaded area? Shaded area, and this number, what number is it? 90, not 90, 76. Area shaded equal area of large square, large, square, minus area of small square. From area large, if I cut out small, I get area shaded. This is the thing. Understand this 100%. Now, how to find this? How to find area of square? we have different formulas. For instance, you can find area of square of this one. Area of square equals to 1/2 diagonal to second power. Or pretend you forget this. Like you study area of square in third and fourth grade, area square equal length times width. And they the same. And let's say this side is x and this side is x. And if this is 5, this is 5, because they are radii. And HF equals to 10. And from triangle HF, I don't know, K, HFK, you have letter in your diagrams in your book. This is right triangle. And you can easily find the area of square equals to x to the second power. If I knew this x, I put the second power back. From this triangle, I apply Pythagorean theorem. I can write x to the second plus x to the second equals to 10 to the second, which is 100. Or 2x to the second equals to 100. If we divide by 2 both parts, okay, I'll get x to the second equals to 50. I immediately get this area, 50. Now, how to find? They ask you one more time. They ask you to find area of this one, right? Yes. Okay, that was just clarified. But look at this. If this HF is diameter, and this is rotated, it's also diameter. Can you see this side, let's say AB? Okay. This is diameter of circle, always 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. If this is 10, the side, opposite side of these rectangles are the same. This is 10. If I put this diameter vertically, this side is 10. So area large and this area small. Area large equals 10 times 10, which is 10 to the second, which is 100. If you subtract area large minus small, you get area shaded equals to 50. So far, so good. Who understand up to this point? 100%. Easy, good, good, good. Let me erase it. If you don't have any question, I will erase. Okay, was 76. Now, few students ask 79. 79. In 79, we have square root of what is it? A square over 64 minus a square over 100 and this equals to, and they provide this one. So if you remember, students, we started with the chapter 10. Is very bad mistake. Very bad mistake. I just remind you a few formulas. Take different color. I just remind you radicals, chapter 10. We study a few formulas. Square root of product equals to product of square roots. Okay. For instance, it's self-explanatory, right? Square root of quotient equals quotient of square roots. This is 1, this is 2. Square root of sum never, ever, never equal to sum of square roots. Never. And we explain why when we have more time. In the same with difference. There is no such formula. If you remember, I made animation many years, like 30 years ago, when you have this formula like explosion atomic bomb. It's impossible. There is no such formula. Since this is subtraction, this formula 3 does not work. They're not equals to each other. And only way you're supposed to do is operate with like terms. I take different color. Operate like terms is possible. This is 100 LCD, and this is 64. So far so good. This is allowed. Like terms is foundation of math, and is 100x squared minus 64a squared divided by 64 times 100. Just LCD and fraction subtraction, first grade algebraic fractions. Any questions up to this point, students? No questions. Good. Now, like terms, you can easily operate. 100 bananas minus 64 bananas is square root of 36 a squared. Divide by 64 times 100. Don't multiply this number, easy to operate with what we have. I do very slowly. Now, I can apply square root of quotient formula. It's the same, I do slowly, deliberately. 36a squared. Divide by square root of 64 times 100. I never do this, but slowly to explain what we're doing. Square root of 36a squared is 6a. And this is formula 1, square root of product. It's the same like square root of 64 times square root of 100. Or 6a square root of 64 is 8 times square root of 100 is 10. Now, simplify by 2. It would be 3. This is 4. And you get 3a over 14. The only way how you solve this problem. Who understand this 100% right now? 100. No such formula. Don't make this mistake. Okay, good, good, good. Let's put it back. It was 79. If you have difficulty, students, redo chapter 10, what we did a while ago. Okay. The next question is question number 82. Let me find this 82. 82. Who asked me this 82? Okay, few students, for instance, would like to read. Madeline, Justin, 82, please. Can hear you faster, please, Justin. And use internet here, browser. What are you doing in my class? Emma, 82, please.
N persons can repair a road in D days. How many days will it take to complete the repair if 5 persons are not available for the job?
Excellent reading, Emma. Emma, what do you think? What tools are you supposed to use? What is related to math? What topic is it? Hmm? Raise your hand who can help. Just raise hand, but don't tell. What topic is it? 2 students? Wow. Okay, Karen, go ahead. What topic is it?
I know I'm not going to get this right. Like inversion? Did I get that?
Yes, you got right. 100%.
Oh, yay.
As ice cream smiley face. Inverse variation.
Yes, there you go.
This is why it inverse variation? Because more people, less ice cream they have, right? For this one, what do you have here? And person can repair a how many road? A road in D days. If you have more people, we need less. If you have two entities, right? One increase, more people. A number of days decrease, inverse, go to opposite direction. For inverse, we have the best way of solving is product before and after. Usually it's one line problem. As soon as you recognize and you understand what is it, not just robots, you know, wow, it's inverse variation according to Kara. And if inverse, we use product before and after. Now, after that problem becomes Goga Gaga. Just be more confident. Great. What we have? N person can repair a road in D days. 82. N person by D days. How many days will it take to complete the repair if 5 persons are not available? They prepare for SHSAT, they too busy. Now number of people decrease. And number of days definitely must increase. And product before and after, I just put to the left part to make more conventional way. It's the same, one line. Who understand this? One line when you can inverse variation, no proportions. Okay, and I ask you, what is it? Okay. How many days? How many days you have? Well, they have to find x. Divide by n minus 5 both parts. Cancel out. And this also. Inverse variation. Many examples we have with inverse variation. Okay, don't make for, remember I show like mesh gears, etc. All this experiment we did in class. But anyway, who understand 100%? Good, good, good. Hands down. 82. 83, many students ask, what is 83? Okay. 83. Okay, probably Sarah. Would you like to read it out loud, please?
Silva had some candies, some baskets, and some bags. He takes 3 baskets and puts equal number of candies in each of them and finds that he still has some candies left over. He then takes 3 bags and puts 4 candies in each of them and again finds that he still has 2 more candies left over. How many candies must be in each basket at the minimum?
Okay, good. Thank you. Very nice reading as usual, Sarah. Let's illustrate this. You know, images is good. When I tell a lemon, you don't see letter lemon. You see this green, sour, right? Juicy lemon. Just make just images of this. This 80, what is it? 83. And let's say we have 3 baskets. Basket 1, basket 2, basket 3. And this is basket 1, basket 2, and basket 3. What else do we know? She put this in 3 baskets. After that, the remainder she put in how many bags? In bags. After that goes bags. Bags. Smaller. This is bags. Bag 1, bag 2, and bag 3. Just for illustration. Okay. And they said put 4 candies in each of them. 4 candies in each of them. So overall we have 12 candies. And again finds out she has 2 more candies left. Plus 2 more. So overall, if you count, you know, in the bag you have what? 14 candies. In the bag. What is it? Leftover. What another word for leftover in math? Who give me synonym for leftover?
Remainder.
Yes, exactly. Remainder is 14. Wow. Pretend you have numbers divided here, right? I don't know. This number, what is it? Candies? Some candies. Number of candies. You divide, and this we name dividend, right? You know, from 3rd grade, dividend. And you put here, I don't know, divisor. This stands for divisor. And you get Q stands for quotient. And remainder. Okay. And look at multiple choice what we have. If you divide, I don't care about these numbers, but simple logic. I know for sure that remainder equals to 14. Yes or no? Because leftover and remainder is the same. Remainder is 14 if divisor is less than 14 or greater than 14. Students, you understand my question? Can be divisor less than 14? No, you're still dividing. You understand my question? I give you an example. Pretend that you have 25 and divide by 3. Pretend you're in 3rd grade, right? Pretend. And this is maybe not good example. Okay, and remainder 1. This is divisor always greater than remainder. Because if, let's say, idiotic way, let's say 25, and I divide by 3, I decided to write 7. I did not study multiplication table. 7 times 3 is 21, and this remainder 4. So it shows this is idiotic way because divisor must be always greater than remainder because you keep doing this, right? One more time. So divisor always greater than remainder. Who understands this 100%? So since I know remainder is 14, divisor is supposed to be more than 14. Yes or no? Hands up who understands simple logic. Yes, 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 divisor more than 14. And only one multiple choice has more than 14. Is E 15 or more? It's it. Who understands this 100%? We don't care about this. You know basic of division. And long division, not wrong division. You study in 3rd and 4th grade in your school. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. This 83. Next is few more. Okay. Let me see a few more what we have. Mhm. 86. 86, you should ask me. In 86, who did not read that would like to read 86? Probably Daniel. 86, yes.
86. March 13th, 1993 was a Saturday. What day will be the 33rd day?
Okay, thank you. So, March, let me write what is given. 13, 1993, Saturday. What day will be 33rd day? 33rd. Well, you know that this is typical cycling problem, right? Because every 7 days, for instance, if today is Tuesday, exactly in 7 days would be Tuesday. In 8 days would be Tuesday plus 1 Wednesday. So I will divide 33 by 7 to see how many times we're looping in this, right? Looping, sorry. And this, what is it? 4 times 7, 28. And this is 5. Remember 5. Remainder 5. So we know after Saturday goes what? Next day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. So since we have remainder 5, right? Sunday would be the first day, Monday the second, Tuesday the third, Wednesday the fourth, and Thursday the fifth. Typical cycling formula. The answer would be Thursday. Cycling problem. To understand this, 100%. If you remember, we did for Mark Twain prep. Many of this, some from this test we did for Mark Twain prep. Any questions so far? No question. Oh, soon I told you, no question about Mark Twain right now. This is our SHSAT class. Ask me question at the end of when we finish this class, okay? I told you, maybe it came later. Okay, thank you for understanding. At the end, when we finish, I can answer question. Anyway, 86. Next question is, let me see this. Well, anybody, I don't understand. Anybody need this fraction, addition, and division? If you need 88, if you still have this question, raise your hand, I show this. Put your hands down. Who still need 88 with fraction operation? Okay, I will explain this one time, but after that, only have all this question easy. You have only to see. Sometimes it's not clear. It's division of. I'll do this 88. 7/11. I believe this is division by 4/33. And divided by I can show the beginning 9/10 plus 24/25. Or divide this division. I show briefly, so keep change flip. It's 7/11 Change division to multiplication and flip upside down. 11 goes into 3 times. Divide. Next parenthesis, right? PEMDAS rule. 9 over 10. Keep like it is. Change to multiplication, 25 over 24. By 5, this is 2, and this is 5. So overall, we have 21 over 4, and this guy is 45. This is 45 over 48. You can also simplify this, right? You can simplify here. This is 3, and this is 8. Make it smaller. And we have 15 over 14. Over 16, sorry. And when you divide, keep change flip. Times 16 over 15. And 4 and 16 4 times. And divide by 3. This is 5, and this is 7. And as a result, you get those. To understand this 100%, 100. Just practice. We can't make mistakes. This is not. It's not a question we're supposed to. It's like semi-automatically. Okay, if you soon asked 95, what is 95? Let me find this number. Okay, Makar, read this. Who asked me this question? Yes, Makar, 95. You asked me this question, right?
When S divides the number n, the quotient is 12. When T divides n, the quotient is 5. If n, s, and t are all positive integers, which set of numbers below represents s and t?
Okay, thank you. 95. Let me change my. So what they say? When n divided by s, this is 12. Or instead of 12, you can write a rational number 12 over 1. Cross multiplication, n equals to 12s. After that, they said when n divided by t, result equals to 5, or 5 over 1. Cross multiplication, you get n equals to 5t. To understand up to this point, I just did what we have here and use cross, not anything else. But we study beautiful transitive property. Transitive, I just remind you, transitive. If this equal to this and this equal to the same, they equal to each other, right? You know this transitive property. I can write 12s based on transitive property, or you can just plug in over there whatever you have. Equals to 5t. Now, we have one equation and two unknown. Theoretically, this is an undefined solution because for two unknown, you have to have two equations. But in math, many questions in test based on beautiful symmetry. According to this beautiful symmetry, if I take these different numbers, left equals to right, right? Look at this. So the best solution could be here. in this case, if this equals to 5 and this equals to 12, based of symmetry, many SAT questions you saw like 1, 2, 3, even if you have system of 3, 5 unknowns based on beautiful symmetry. So from here, S equals to 5, not 12, 5. If somebody wrote 12 and 5, this is wrong. And T equals to 12 based on beautiful symmetry. Who understand this 100%? 100. Beautiful symmetry. Justin, do you understand? You with me, my friend Justin? Not good. You want to pass this test or want to go around this school? Probably contact your parents today. Okay, this I name in my book, I can finish this book, Beautiful Symmetry Approach. Beautiful symmetry. Okay, good, good, good. It was 95, right? Now, few students ask another question. Let me find this question for you. 97. 97? Okay, let's do 97. In 97, 4 times 5x plus 6 equals 2 times 10x plus 12. Did I write correctly? What value of x will make the following equation true? Well, distributed. You know how to use distributed, right? 20x plus 24 equals 20x plus 24. And left part is exactly like the right part. So it works for any x. Wherever you put left to the left part, you have to the same result to the right part. And they look at multiple choice. All value of x. In math, if you study math, so you can write it, it means for all x's. This signing for all x's. Who understand this 100%? Who would like to see a graphical interpretation of this? What I remember I told you about analytical geometry a little bit. I'll just show it's very logical. Imagine just a couple minutes. I want you to feel it. Imagine this is a line. And this is another line. And I build this line. And this is 24, schematically. And this is very steep line. An equation of line this one. After that, I take different color. I build this line. But since all points in the same relationship, this line goes on the top of this line. And any value of on one line, on this one, is simultaneously value of the second line. So two more things for analytical geometry. When you have two equations, and we have three situations. If two equations, linear equation represented by a line, they intersect in one point, they have one solution, xy. When they have this situation, it's infinite set solution, infinite set of all of them. This is one solution. X and Y. And this third situation, we have two lines, and they parallel, and they have the parallel, we name this like this. They have different y-intercept. According to Euclidean postulate, parallel never intersect. So in this case, no solutions. No solutions. We have only three different cases for linear equations. One solution when we started with you, chapter 8, system of equation. No solution when two lines parallel. An infinite set of solutions when two lines is actually on the top of each other. Okay, any questions before I raise? If you illustrate, if you understand what is going on, it's much easier to operate in math. If you don't have question, I raise. Who has, I explained almost 3 class questions from this test. But if you still have question, ask me before I give a question from real test. If you have question. No questions, right? Okay, so at home, redo everything. And this is not difficult test at all. Test is not bad. People who solve this problem, they don't know how to solve problem. This is a different story. Let me put these compasses. I give some problems from previous. I have tons of these binders. Okay. Let me make a circle. I'll try this one. Yes. So, write the problem. And have an error. Error. Let's say this is 12. This is 6. This is 9. In this level. 3, 9. 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 1, and 2. And you have arrow, which can spin. And this is the center, and arrow points. Let me make nicely to the 4. Yes. Arrow points to the 4. And this is the center for that. Now let me write the problem. Maybe not 4. I will see this. An arrow starts at blank and rotates counter clockwise. Make it nice. Counterclockwise. Blank times. Blank times. I give some numbers for this. At what number does it stop? Who understands my handwriting? I step back. Who has questions about what is written? Justin, you here? My friend Justin. Keep in mind, so you're not listening. Well, you have already to, you know what I mean, right? Now, students, I give numbers without cheating. For me, very important. The real question from previous, I only change slightly numbers. Maybe don't change. Solve it and send me the answer here. Okay? Good. So start at 4. And rotate, I use big numbers. 9, 9, 9 point. You see this big point? 25. Okay. 999.25 times. Good luck. Now it's your turn. Now your turn. Let me see your solutions. I give chance. Don't be Just concentrate. Nobody penalize you, right? I want to see how you think about this. This is a real question. I have collections for many years. I'm doing this particular test from 1993. Probably many of you were not born yet, right, for this time. Let's see. We need 1 more minute to solve this problem. Okay, I give you 1 more minute. It's yours. Okay, anybody else? Put your hands down. And I do it slowly. Like one person writing his brother said a letter. I know, my dear brother, you can't read fast. So I will write this letter slow for you. You get the joke? It's kind of a joke. Okay, let's do this together. Well, no calculator, you know, right? Let's me, I need rooms, probably start from here. Better to use, instead of 9.99, step number 1. 999.25. It's the same like 999.25 over 100. So far so good. For after simplification, this is 1 over 4. If you name this mixed number, how you convert mixed number to improper fraction? Because you can't operate with mixed number nicely, right? You multiply 4 times 999 plus 1 and divide by 4. So far so good. How to multiply mentally? 1,000 times 4, 4,000, and mine is 4. It would be 39 wherever you have, and mine is wherever you have here 96. It would be 3996 plus 1. It would be 3997 over 4. So what I did, I only converted to improper fraction. And that's not difficult. This actually curriculum of 4th grade. So far so good? No. We solved today's cycling problem already very similar to this with day of weeks. In days of weeks, I divide by 7 because in every week we have what? 7 days. When you're looping through this diagram, you're supposed to divide by 12, right? You see how many times, because if you divide, let's say answer would be depend on the remainder where you are, right? How to divide it? You have to divide it by what? This number by 12, agree? And how you divide this? Step number 2. Let me write this answer here. I save step over 4. Step number 2, I supposed to divide by 12 because this is typical looping problem. And 12 is the same like 12 over 1. And keep change flip. I name it Kentucky Chicken Fry rule, right? KCF. Not KFC, KCF. Keep like this. Change division to multiplication and flip upside down. After simplification, what I did, right? Or without simplification, you get 3997 over 48. It's very reasonable because when you have looping, you divide always by number of days. You want to find number of days, you divide in months whatever, 24 hours or number of months. You understand up to this point everything. Slowly. Why are you doing slowly? Because practically not many students solve it. To tell it's even worse, all right? So the next step, let me divide to see how many times 40, I do it in spare space, right, of this one. How many times 348 goes in 3997. 3997 divided by 48 like you did, long division. And I give you result, it's 83, remainder 13. Okay. So pretend I don't have 13 remainder. How to interpret this result? It means in 33 evolution, I will be exactly over here in the same form. Agree? Understand this? Exactly the same. Because it's looping by base of 12. Looping around, right? But we have remainder 13. To save time and space, the next step, I supposed to divide 13 by what? By 12. So in step number 3, I can do it mentally, but to be consistent, right? If I divide 13 by 12, it goes 1 minus 12 and remainder 1. Well, in 12 of this, I still will be on a 4 if I don't have this any remainder. Understand this step? Okay, it's like looping. Today is whatever in 14 days will be the same day. But what is 1? Keep in mind keyword. So I take different color and underscore this keyword. And counterclockwise is this way. Clockwise this one, counter opposite. If we're 4, I go 1 step back. What my answer would be in this case? I take different color. What my answer would be in this case? 3. One step back is 3. 2 step back is 2. It's it. Who understands this? 100%. 100. Ask me a question. Who does not understand? Ask me a question. Real question. Everybody without exception failed this question. Everybody, entire group. But it does mean that you're not smart kids. Not at all. It shows we're supposed to work harder. The real problem from real test. Is it difficult? What do you think?
Now, Dr. Farmer, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Say you just took 12 into 999.25. Could you somehow come up with the same answer?
Yeah, you will get the same answer, but you have to know how to operate with. You see, we're talking about numbers, whole numbers. What is easy to divide for this? Because you have to round in this case. In this case, I have whole numbers. You understand the difference?
Yes, I do.
It's not approximation. It's exactly number that they ask you. When they say, well, around 7 is not the answer. It's exact number. I told you many times. Remember my favorite book? Well, this one. Look at this. Book is written by my teacher. You see? I show this book, right? Creativity is exact science in cybernetics. Even creativity is exact science. And what is the most exact science in the world, Karen? Math. Yes. Even creativity is exact. Math is exact. It's not about 2 times 2. Well, it's about 7. No. 2 times 2 is times 2. Okay, good, good, good. So, students, what are you going to do? In addition to what I give you, we go little by little, and you see anatomy of these questions extremely easy, right? Not difficult at all. at all. If I change number, use the same, whatever they give on the test, use the same algorithm. Because when you operate with numbers and get better, you see, I operate with whole numbers here. See, whole numbers, not about. Well, students, and sometimes you're supposed to round this. What is your assignment? Assignment for the next class. Well, today is, keep in mind, is 27th. We are approaching September. 27th. So you improve a lot, many of you. I expect many of you can get perfect score on this test. Redo notebook, redo mistakes, redo this test. You get another test from me. There is no lesson here. And my request, go back with stopwatch with your parents and try to solve more problems from previous. Plus, some parents call about previous lecture, and by your request, we uploaded this to Facebook or YouTube as well. Previous Facebook. So far, who would like to get this previous lecture on Facebook? So we will send you this previous on Facebook, what we had according to parents' request. We send you link, not lecture, link. You can go this and you can watch. Okay, so far so good. Yes, students, I remember, rest student parents. I'll tell you a few words about so lecture is finished, we over time right now. But if you'd like, you stay. I promise to answer parents who has some questions about our regulations, our plans for September. Again, if you remember, no question for this, right? If you remember, we finished announced in a couple months ago that I closed all classes since we had very important project with NIH, NCI, National Cancer Institute, fighting cancer, new dynamic drugs. And up to September 5th, I told in this on Facebook, YouTube, I will be not available. So I closed all groups and left only your group because you have a test. Now we successfully finished the main part of this project, and we have a few more days. I am positive. I am private investigator of this project, right? I am positive we do everything according to schedule, even a little bit ahead. So we finished successfully this project, and we have we will open these classes for which usually we open in the fall. What day we decide. But after I upload previous lecture with this announcement, we have tons of different calls. They calling day and night to manager. And some classes we almost overbooked already, some classes. Keep in mind, because I'm not sure what day we start, but we have classes. Mark Twain, people ask me about Mark Twain, is math, computer, technology. Math, Dr. Farber, computer, Professor Manzini, technology, Dr. Farber. No, science, math, computers, technology, Dr. Farber, science, Professor Manzini. Now we have creative writing, Professor Perkins, journalism for Mark Twain. We have SHSAT classes for next year, Dr. Farber and Dr. James, English part. We have one more. What you ask about region? The region, we have any regions here. We have any AP practically, right? Any AP, we plan to have this. Okay, these classes. What else? Yes, we have digital SAT. Our way how to solve this, and many of my students get perfect score on SAT. Especially this one based on AI. I am in the AI business for about 40 years. I created my AI programs. Did I answer questions? So if you have more specific question, ask me about this. About payment, again, it's not open classes, but I'll tell you, we always charge minimum $30 per hour. Every lecture is 2 hours. Usually, we have tons of this. I just want to clarify, I never told you close the school. I'm doing this for many years. I just told that we may temporarily break because of this project. Well, next our project, it would be multi-drug resistant. My team working on this when we finish this one. Very important topic as well. MDR, you can Google what is it. It's pretty much our plans. So definitely, I believe I answer your questions. If you have more questions, ask me. Student from Europe. Yes, you can also join these classes, but you don't have this test. You can develop your analytical thinking skill, what you usually do. Like now, you join this class. I even have one student from Australia, right? Different time, different. Well, so develop your analytical thinking skill. It's it. I believe I don't miss anything. If I did, ask me next time. More questions, students, parents? Be optimistic, be strong, be well. Enjoy math, everybody. Have a nice evening. Bye. And
Thank you, Dr. Barber.
Yes, everybody. Take care.